You walk into the grocery store, craving that salty, crispy crunch for Sunday breakfast. You grab a pack that looks decent through the little plastic window, but the reality sets in when you get home. It sizzles into a gray, watery puddle, shrinks by half, and tastes more like chemicals than smoke. The bacon aisle is a minefield of deceptive marketing, water-pumped products, and sodium bombs. We are cutting through the fat to reveal the 5 worst brands robbing your wallet in 2026, and the 3 gold standard options actually worth the money. Before naming names, you need to understand a dirty secret of the bacon industry called pumping. Many manufacturers inject their pork bellies with a liquid solution of water, salt, and curing agents instead of letting them cure naturally over time. It speeds up production and adds weight, meaning you pay meat prices for tap water. When that bacon hits your hot pan, the water explodes out, creating dangerous, sputtering grease and leaving you with a shriveled, rubbery strip half the size of what you bought. If you pick up a package and it feels squishy, or you see milky white liquid pooling in the corners, put it back, because that is expensive water, not meat juice. Coming in as the first brand to avoid is Walmart's Great Value Hickory Smoked Bacon. The price tag might look tempting at around $4, but this defines getting what you pay for. Customers consistently report that the slices are sliced so thin they are practically translucent. Trying to peel them apart without tearing the entire brick into shreds is a surgical procedure. Once you finally get it into the pan, the fat-to-meat ratio is often abysmal. Reviews from 2025 and 2026 describe stringy fat that dissolves into a pool of grease, leaving you with brittle, salty scraps. It has one of the lowest customer satisfaction scores online because you are mostly buying fat trimmings. If Great Value is bad, Barse is notoriously worse. This brand is often the cheapest option on the shelf, and it tastes exactly like the budget product it is. The texture is the primary offender here. Instead of crisping up, Bar-S bacon often takes on a weird, gummy consistency that refuses to crunch. The flavor profile is dominated by salt and artificial smoke, with very little actual pork taste. Consumer reports from early 2026 slammed the brand for packaging slices that were predominantly white fat, with barely a ribbon of pink meat. One reviewer in February 2026 described it as disintegrating into a mass of fat. It is cheap, but throwing half of it away because it is inedible makes it a poor bargain. We are just getting started with the heavy hitters. If you want to stop wasting money on bad groceries, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so we can help you shop smarter every single week. Now, let's look at a brand that might shock you. Oscar Mayer is a household name, resting on decades of nostalgia, but the modern product simply does not hold up. While their marketing sings about quality, the reality is a floppy, wet slice that struggles to crisp evenly. A bigger red flag exists here than just texture. In July 2025, the brand faced a massive recall of over 360,000 pounds of turkey bacon due to potential listeria contamination. While that specific recall affected turkey products, it points to serious cracks in their quality control. For their standard pork bacon, the sodium levels are high, and the ingredient list is a chemistry set of preservatives. You are paying a premium for the name rather than the quality of the meat. Smithfield is the largest pork producer in the world, and that industrial scale comes with heavy baggage. Beyond the fact that their bacon is notoriously pumped with water, causing incredible shrinkage, the company has a troubling track record. They have faced years of lawsuits regarding environmental damage from spraying pig manure near residential communities. Regarding the product itself, you will notice it often has a slimy texture right out of the package. This is the brine injection mentioned earlier. It pops, it spits grease everywhere, and the flavor is aggressively salty to mask the lack of natural wood smoke. Buying this supports factory farming at its absolute worst. Taking the top spot on our do not buy list is Hormel Black Label. The packaging looks sleek and premium, tricking you into thinking this is a high-end butcher cut, when it is not. Black Label is notorious for some of the highest sodium counts in the aisle, with some varieties hitting nearly 600 milligrams for just a small serving. Longtime fans have noted a sharp decline in quality over the last few years, citing inconsistent slice thickness and a fat ratio that leans heavily on the white side. It is processed, mass-produced pork masquerading as a luxury item. The smoke flavor often tastes like liquid additive rather than actual hardwood exposure, so do not let the black packaging fool you. Before we get to the brands you should buy, we need to bust a massive myth regarding packages labeled uncured or no nitrates added. You might think they are health foods, but they still contain nitrates. Instead of synthetic sodium nitrite, companies use celery powder because it is naturally high in nitrates. When you cook it, the chemical reaction is almost exactly the same. The USDA requires them to say uncured if they use natural sources, but your body cannot really tell the difference. Do not pay double just for the word uncured, unless the brand is also offering better animal welfare or higher quality meat, which is the real differentiator. You can spot good bacon without opening the pack by checking 3 things. First, look for distinct layers of hard white fat and pink meat, avoiding anything where the fat looks slushy or the meat is gray. Second, flip the package over to see if the brand hides the back of the bacon slices with a label or cardboard, as they are usually hiding fat scraps. Third, do the bend test, because good bacon should be firm. If the package flops over your hand like a wet towel, it is loaded with water. You want a brick rather than a noodle, and these simple checks can save you from a greasy, disappointing breakfast. If you are shopping at a standard grocery store, Wright Brand is the king of the aisle. You will recognize it by the resealable zipper bag, which is already a huge upgrade. The slices are thick cut by default, meaning actually thick, not just slightly wider than a sheet of paper. Because they use real wood smoke and avoid pumping the meat full of excessive brine, the slices stay flat in the pan without curling into impossible shapes. While it is owned by Tyson, a massive conglomerate, the specific production quality of the Wright label has remained consistently high. It costs a few dollars more than great value, but you get twice the actual meat after cooking. If you are health conscious and want to avoid antibiotics and growth hormones, Applegate Farms Organics is your best bet. While I just noted that uncured is often a marketing term, Applegate backs it up with verifiable sourcing. Their pigs are humanely raised, and the ingredient list is short and understandable. The flavor is cleaner and less aggressively salty than the big commercial brands. It is a leaner cut, so you won't get that heavy grease pool in the pan. It is expensive, often pushing $10 a pack, but if you are feeding a family and care about what goes into the animal before it becomes food, this is the trustworthy option. For the absolute best bacon money can buy, the kind that wins national taste tests, you want Vande Farms. You might have to go to a high-end grocer or order it online, but it changes the game. This is dry cured bacon, meaning they rub the meat with salt and sugar and let it cure slowly, rather than injecting it with water. They use heritage Duroc pork, which has incredible marbling. When you cook this, it caramelizes instead of shrinking. the fat renders into liquid gold rather than a watery mess. It has been voted America's best bacon multiple times because it actually delivers on the promise. I have to give a quick nod to Nueske's Applewood smoked bacon. If you love a heavy, intense smoke flavor, this is the one. Based in Wisconsin, they smoke their meat over glowing applewood embers for a full 24 hours. Most commercial brands simply spray on liquid smoke flavor or expose the meat for an hour, so the difference is night and day. You can smell Nueske's through the package, and it is widely available in better delis and butcher shops. If you are making a chowder or a burger where you need the bacon to stand out and punch through other flavors, Nueske's is the secret weapon you need in your fridge. Even the best bacon can be ruined if you cook it wrong. Most people blast the heat on high, which burns the fat before it renders. But the secret to perfect texture is the cold pan method. Lay your strips in a cold skillet, turn the heat to medium-low, and allow the fat to slowly melt away as the pan heats up. This results in evenly crispy strips that don't curl. Better yet, use your oven by laying the slices on a parchment-lined baking sheet and baking at 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. It is less messy, cooks perfectly even, and allows you to cook the whole pack at once. Stop fighting with sputtering grease and let the oven do the work. A quick warning for those swapping to turkey bacon for health reasons is necessary. While it has less fat, it is often more highly processed than pork bacon. To make turkey meat resemble bacon, it has to be mechanically separated, ground up, and pressed into strips with binders and smoke flavor, making it essentially meat paste. Remember, the Oscar Mayer recall we mentioned was turkey bacon. If you want a healthier alternative, look for brands that use actual whole muscle cuts of turkey thigh, or just eat high-quality pork bacon in moderation. Trading fat for highly processed binders and sodium isn't the health upgrade you think it is. Finally, let's talk math, because cheap bacon looks like a deal at $4 until it shrinks by 50%. If you throw away the fatty ends, you are paying a fortune for the actual edible meat. Premium bacon might cost $10, but it doesn't shrink, and you eat every bite. The price per edible ounce of Wright or Vande roes is often lower than Great Value or Bar S because you are paying for meat instead of brine. Next time you are at the store, ignore the sticker price and think about what will actually end up on your plate. Quality is the only real bargain in the meat aisle. Bacon should be a joy rather than a chemistry experiment. By avoiding the water-pumped, sodium-loaded traps from brands like Smithfield and Great Value, and spending a little more for honest curing from Wright or Vande roes, you reclaim breakfast. It is a small change that makes a massive difference in taste and health. If you found this breakdown helpful and want to know which coffee brands to pair with that perfect bacon, hit subscribe and check out our other deep dives. We will see you in the next aisle.